So now what Aristotle actually assumed? So Aristotle made an assumption. That is, what he assumed was there is no force required for, once the object is in motion. Okay, imagine the object is in motion. Now what he assumed was no force acts on that particular body to come to at rest. Okay. Okay, so no force acts on the body. So now this could not explain a lot of things actually. Because see, a car, the toy car example when you take. So if the toy car is moving on it, so see, technically speaking, no force is acting on it, right? But still it's coming to a halt. So Aristotle, he had a flaw in his assumption. Okay. So what was his flaw? His flaw was he did not consider the frictional force. Okay, because see, if an object is moving on let's say two solids, okay? Because a toy car is a solid and the ground is a solid. So if two solids are moving together, or if it's moving one on the other, then frictional force will act on it. That means there is a force acting on the body. So what Aristotle assumed was, so here no force is acting on it. Correct? So now this was the assumption what he made. Okay, so this was the assumption. So in this case, since there is frictional force acting on the body, that's the reason it comes to stop. Okay, same thing happens with two liquids also. So whenever we have two liquids, there is something known as viscosity, okay, or what we call as viscous force. Anyway, this year you will learn what is viscous force. Okay, so based on these two, that is either the friction or the viscosity, so an external force will be applying on the body. That's the reason why bodies comes to halt. Okay, so when body is coming to halt, now this was later explained by Galileo. Okay, so Galileo was the first person who actually coined the term inertia. Okay, so Galileo was the first person. So now we'll see what actually Galileo did in the moment of inertia or the inertial force. Okay, so you'll see that in the next video.